Cool. Now this win coming down right to the wire, like what are just the emotions for you for this team?
Well, mainly for our seniors, this is huge because they have won the conference championship every single year now. And we graduated 6 starters last year.
Wow.
So I think this really caught everyone off guard, surprised them. Everybody in the conference, I don't think they're really expecting it.
Sure.
But yeah, it's very exciting. It puts us in a good spot, hopefully going into the playoffs.
Yeah, and I mean, to get to this point of conference championship, like it was not an easy path. There were losses here and there, lessons to be learned. What did it take for the team to get to this point?
Well, I think we have gradually got a little bit better all year. But also even now we've had to move people around. I've got a lot of freshmen. We got 4 freshmen that are still need to figure things out.
Absolutely.
And when they play a team like Reagan, who has a very strong pitcher, who has upperclassmen, sometimes the freshman comes out in them, like making a few errors, uncharacteristic errors,
Sure.
nervous at the plate. You can see that. But I think, this definitely helped us.
Yeah.
So I hope we finally have people where they need to be and.
Yeah. And for this season so far, what lessons do you hope that they've learned that they'll take into the greater postseason?
Just the fact that if we stay together, never give up. We've only lost 4 games, and honestly, we shouldn't have lost all of those. But I think winning a close game like this, especially with the inexperienced players, I think it just builds the confidence.
Yeah.
Carry us on into the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, and then it was actually your experienced player that won it for you with her home run. I mean, what was just going through your mind seeing that ball go over the wall?
Well, all 3 balls that went over the fence were our junior captains.
Yep.
Morgan and Liliana, I expect that out of them. And I know they've got a little discouraged throughout the year just because, like I said, they lost all 3 years. They played with these 6 upperclassmen, seniors, captains that have graduated. So, it's been tough for them to keep that mentality of, we still can do this.
Totally. And I mean, as you're navigating kind of just getting used to a new team, getting used to their role, what was just your message to them to help them maybe build some confidence?
What to lean on the upperclassmen, especially those younger ones. Don't put more pressure on yourself than you need to.
Yeah.
You don't have to make all the plays. You don't have to be the one to get the big hit. Just do your job. Make the routine plays and look up on those captains for some advice.
Absolutely. And I mean, for your defense to really not allow any big hits, not allow anything over the wall, really barely allow any big hit to create offensive momentum, like what does that say about their performance that they were able to do that?
Well, I think the fact that honestly, their 2 runs were unearned.
Right.
And that has happened to us quite a bit this year because Morgan has been pitching lights out. I mean, she, the games we're having to win, there's less margin of error than there was last year.
Yeah.
We make an error now, and it really affects us because last year we were going to score 5 and 6 runs every game.
Sure.
This year we're winning 1-0, 2-0, 2-1. So yeah, it's we've had to put a lot of emphasis on that with the upperclassmen.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Was that ever an adjustment for Morgan? Did she ever kind of maybe take on that pressure herself where she felt like, okay, if there's like an error of any kind, like, oh gosh, this will get out of control? Did you have to ever have like maybe a message to her to navigate that?
I think that was more so last year.
Yeah.
I think this year she has got so much, although she's always been very good, but she is getting stronger and stronger.
Wow.
And that comes from the competition she plays during the summer. She plays the top level during the summer. So, you make a mistake against them and it's going to hurt you.
Right.
And so, yeah, I think she has, I think she's got where she realizes now we make a mistake, I've got to get us out of it.
Yeah.
And, I think last year she might feel like that and not be able to, might make a bad pitch here, make a bad pitch there, but not now. It's like she realizes I got to do it, and she does.
Wow. And as for your other junior captain, how have you just seen her grow in her 3 years here?
Liliana?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, she's one of my favorites. She's one of those that she works so hard all the time, never misses anything, every practice, every game. She's just always there. But, yeah, she's one that she has had a tendency in the past, if she makes mistakes, she gets down on herself, sometimes lets it affect the rest of her game.
Yeah.
And I definitely have seen that maturity level just improve so much.
Yeah. Has she always been the person that can come up with these, big long balls to win the game, or is that something maybe new to her game?
That's been this year.
Yeah.
She had actually never hit a home run until this year.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one I saw her hit was this summer. I went and watched her play at Myrtle Beach, and she hit one out. And I did not really realize it because we had a lot of balls hit out last year, but most of them were my seniors and then Morgan. But the first one she hit out this year, she hit out a walk-off against Fullbush, the bottom of the 8th.
Wow.
So I didn't realize that was her first home run.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, since then, I think this is her 6th.
Oh my God.
So she continues now. And hers, when they go out, you know it.
Right.
When it leaves the bat, as you saw.
Right.
She hit one last week that hit the top of the cage, bounced off the top of it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so hers are shots when they go out.
Is that home run kind of explosion, like, did she make an adjustment to her game to get that, or is it all just mental confidence?
I think it's mental confidence. Yeah, she's got the same, I guess, demeanor, same swing. It's hard. You know, she swings. But yeah, she gets 2 strikes, she'll try to make an adjustment just to put it in play. But I say that, but I think that last home run there was 2 strikes. So yeah, she swings out of her shoes sometimes too much. But yeah, she definitely, that power game has came this year.
Wow.
Yeah, it definitely has.
Wow.
Last year she was our number 2 who just put down bunts, moved the runners. Of course, we lost Sydney, who was our power hitter. But yeah, she has taken on a new role, being that power hitter too.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Yeah,
and then after the game in the huddle, everyone is cheering, everyone is so happy. Like, what was just your message to them in that moment?
Well, I told them, first of all, I want to congratulate our 2 seniors because they now had won the conference championship 4 years in a row. Now we're going to split with somebody. If they beat East, we'll split with them, but we beat them twice.
Wow.
So that'll give us the edge over them. If East beats Reagan, we'll be tied with East. But because we beat Reagan twice, so one of our losses was Northwest Guilford. Anyway, it was early in the year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway.